be Jones again on the handoff. Jones has a big hole right
big
side.
Hole.
First down for Max Jones.
One man to
into
beat.
the open field, and Max
It's a
Jones,
foot race.
the state sprinter at 200 meters, is going to outrun the field for a Marauder touchdown. Here's Christofari back looking. He's looking in the end zone. He's got a man down there. Caught! Touchdown! Jamar Paul brings it in. What a throw by Christofari.
Belmont, Massachusetts, the town of homes. With just 26,000 residents, this town is a small suburban community that lies just 8 miles outside of Boston. Belmont High, a 1,200 student institution, is ranked the 3rd best public school in the state for education. Many Marauder teams at the school experience success each year as they play at the MIAA Division II level. Football, however, has been a shortcoming in the town that sends more students to Harvard University each year than any other community in the country. Belmont's varsity football program has not experienced a winning season since 2009 or seen a state championship in half a century. Belmont football's second-year head coach, Jan Kuman, joined the program following a period of turmoil between coaches and players in 2013's 0-11 season. No varsity coaches returned to the program. After starting off the 2014 season 0-7 last year, Coach Q brought Belmont's 26-game losing streak to an end in a memorable night at Medford High.
It was the best moment for the seniors, for everybody. Like, you can just see it on their faces. That was the best part. Seeing the jubilation, like there's no other word. Like, I know it's an SAT word and a Coach Q word, but it was unbelievable. And it was our first win too, as varsity coaches. Breathtaking.
And just 7 days later, the Marauders earned their first win at home since 2011, pummeling Salem 41-18 as graduate Max Jones rushed for nearly 300 yards, coupled by 5 touchdowns.
And we knew it. We say it every week. We say expect to win, and we won.
Although the Marauders completed the 2014 season with just 3 wins and 8 losses, their spirit never died, their morale was never broken, and their goals never changed.
Last year I walked into the football program and I didn't know what I was going to get. I knew there were 1,100 kids in the school. I knew there were about 600 boys. I knew this was a team that had lost almost 20 games in a row. I knew it was a program that had a winless season the year before. These were the things I knew. You can't win at Belmont, they said. Right? You can't win there. Kids don't care enough, not tough enough. It's a soccer town. It's a non-contact sport town. We did something truly special last year. And those of you guys who were here, part of that, you know that. Yes. Anybody know what my goal was personally, individually? I kept it to myself as a coach. Kevin? One game. I wanted to win one game last year. You know why? Because I knew that if we won one, that we'd get the monkey off our back a little bit, we'd get some things rolling. Now let me say this to you in no absolutely uncertain terms. Last year is dead. Nobody in this room, varsity or JV, is satisfied with 3 wins. I'll tell you that right now. This year for us, gentlemen, is about relevancy. It is about winning in our league. It is about taking a step forward as a football program, about progressing as a football program. We got some unfinished business. Stone, Lexington, Woburn, Reading, Allen, Winchester. They need to see us this year. Oh, don't forget, Wanaka. They need to see us this year. They need to know us this year. You think football's about game day? You're in the wrong house. You think it's about Friday night? You're in the wrong place. Football's about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Why family instead of team? We love each other. Everything that we do is the principle of unconditional love. That means that we love one another when we're winning, we love one another when we're losing. Seniors and captains, take your team down to the center of this floor and you break them out for the first time. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, family!
For varsity players, camp starts at 9 a.m., and for third-year starting quarterback Cal Cristofori, the first week of practice isn't something to take lightly.
You have to get up early every morning, 5 days a week, and it's really a grind. Coaches push you, they expect a lot out of you, so you're out there working hard, trying to learn all the plays, trying to get everything in, and really just get ready for the season. There's a lot of high expectations, and on top of that, it's hot out, it's really tough. We're running around all the time, so especially the big guys up front on the line and the defense, they're working really hard, getting pretty fatigued. But that's the thing, you just gotta love that part of the game, and just look forward to the first game, because that's really what we play for, trying to get some wins this year.
So today's the first day of double sessions, which will be tough for us. We had practice in the morning, then a practice in the afternoon, we'll go defense in the morning, and then we'll go offense in the afternoon. And then it's the first day of pads too, which is really important because that'll really show where we stand. It'll be good for the defense, to see how they're looking, and then good for the offensive line and everyone to see if we can really get our blocks in place. The receivers run around with pads on. It's a little different than just running around, shirt and shorts on. Just pretty excited to get going today.
For Metco student athletes like Makai Johnson, the morning grind begins much earlier.
So camp's been pretty tough. Double sessions. When we first got our pads and everything, had to wake up pretty early. Usually got to wake up around 5:45. It's worth it, Like Coach Q says, we're all brothers, we're all family. You have to make sacrifices for your family, and that's what I do. I love the team. I love what Coach Q and Coach Shea and Coach P and Coach Bond, Coach Barge, and the new coaches have brought to the program, and their attitudes are just unbelievable.
Belmont star running back and quarterback have two different lifestyles off the field, but when camp starts, they turn to the same page in hopes to achieve the same goal. The daily routine consists of football learning, drills, scrimmages, lunch, and team bonding exercises. Cal will spend most of the day participating in scrimmages and working on quarterback mechanics.
Hey, Makai, how you feel? I'm feeling alright!
As for Makai, he is joined by his fellow running backs flying through drills and footwork.
Down! Green 11! Green 11! Set it! Down! Red 90! Red 90! Set it!
How to run the ball, 22. How to run the ball, 22. Ain't nobody gonna stop you, baby. Ain't nobody gonna stop you.
I worked out really hard over the summer. We had winter sessions. I do this training camp, Elite Madness 617. Went to a couple camps, Penn State, Temple, UConn. You have to buy into it. You have to embrace the grind, and you have to do everything school-wise because it's a team. You can't do anything without your team.
As the day finishes up with team bonding, Makai and Cal set home to recover and get rest before they do it all again tomorrow.
we're just dedicated to going out there each and every day and working to make ourselves better. And we talk a lot with our guys about controlling what we can control, you know, and what we can control is us. We can't control what anybody else thinks about us. We can't control what anybody else's impression of us is. And so I think that, you know, you'll see a turn in the amount of respect our football program is given as we continue to drive towards relevancy. And we started that process last year.
You guys are a great football team, all right? All we got to have is great effort as a great football team. That's it. So that period was a crappy period. Great, it's over. It's gone, it's done. Big play. Let's focus on this play. Let's focus on this rep.
I think with Coach Q, you're seeing a new philosophy about football, and that is a real, organic sort of player development. And he's trying to get these kids to really pick up on this philosophy that if you do the hard work, if you follow the plan, you know, you will find success.
It's a really important thing because it gets tough, and not just in football but in life. And Coach Q always tells us that even if it's not about football, he's always there to help us.
Every year somebody has to step up and do a job. To me, it's one of the top 10 reasons I coach high school football, you know, is to see a kid who paid his dues, you know, as a sophomore and worked out there on scout and worked to learn his position and played JV, and, you know, the guy that played his position in front of him graduated and now he's a junior, and it's his time. It's his time to go out there and, you know, play 11 games Friday nights under the lights.
Senior leadership is it's very huge. We're trying to set a new precedent here in Belmont and on how we interact with one another and how we interact in the community as a team. Our seniors, they lead by example, captains down. There's no excuses for that, and we're trying to uphold them to a new setting, a new standard that they may not be used to yet, but they're quickly adjusting.
I have complete and total confidence that our senior leaders and returners are going to be great, and that those guys stepping up are going to do a great job.
I think you're going to be surprised with some great victories here, especially against Middlesex League competition, which is very tough.
So we're looking to win outside of our division. We're looking to win in our division. Obviously, we're always looking to win on Thanksgiving against Watertown.
Just in the beginning, it was all communication errors, not knowing where to be. But now, because we have 3 returning starters and someone who's coming in that knows all the plays now, it'll be more like a cohesive unit. We'll all know what to do.
Is that what he's teaching you? Do your job. Come on, don't apologize. Do your job. It's a nice catch, but just no.
Let me get that.
Say it.
I'm mic'd up, cuz.
How long did it take you to do that? How long did it take you to do that?
You guys are absolutely screwed. You're absolutely screwed.
Woo! Here we go. Drive me back, Henlin. Drive me back.
You're going to the 2 unit. This kid's going back to the 2.
Wow, let me get that. There's nothing in there.
Some guys.
Justin, relax.
Oh, it's a moth. It's a moth. It's a moth. It's a moth. It's okay. It's a moth.
Trying to tell me he doesn't look like a grizzly bear.
Hey, boys. Hey. I gotta calm you guys down, all right?
Yo, peep Kenny's headband. He's like, hey, that thing's fresh. Yeah, run inside the school, Wags.
What? Where? Dude, don't play with me like that. You know I hate bees. I hate bees.
Let's go with this dude's bag.
He's a wig.
Looks like a soccer mom.
He's a big guy.
He looks like a soccer mom.
Run your action, Tyler.
He looks like a soccer mom.
Looks like you're getting the jet. I don't need the ball.
My fanny pack costs about $1.50. Got it in Nam. He's like, it's not a fanny pack, it's a tactical bag. Huh?
I mean, he has my money in there, so.
He's like, no flex, zone. Look at him.
If they didn't pollinate the earth, they serve no earthly purpose.
Yo, you're not wearing that Lululemon headband? Yo, you love your Lulu, where's the headband?
With all honesty, I have a serious question. Other than the fact that you needed to hold my money, what is the point of that?
Seriously, because I'm responsible for the helmet pump.
Okay, all right.
I'm responsible for the cell phone.
Okay.
I'm responsible for Coach Q's keys. then I need my pen, my notepad, and whatever miscellaneous things.
I they need a couple of fishing lures in here too.
Tactical bag.
That's Rick! That's Dickie T! That's Dickie T!
If we didn't correct,
I trap queen on one. Ready?
Do one, Cal.
Thank you.
It's burned. I've read the book a little bit. Can't say it's the best.
Ready?
Justin.
Woo! That's an absolute game.
Trey Butler looking like a football player. I don't know if he even laxes anymore, bro. All right, he doesn't even have the flow.
It's just in the chest.
Yeah.
Man, I want a burrito.
I think after the first day of camp, I saw a bunch of things that I liked. We can definitely be a solid receiving core with depth, and I think that's something that we'll really benefit from this season.
If we weren't committed to living within the rep, if we weren't committed to living within the process, these guys wouldn't have been able to come out to practice and do work. It's not an easy thing to go out for 8 weeks and work as hard as you can at something, and to have the tangible realization of that not be gratified for 8 weeks. Eventually you're gonna say to yourself, well, I'm not getting what I thought I was gonna get, so what do I do? And because our focus is, don't worry about that. Worry about doing your job at each individual moment. Because we were able to do that last year, we were able to experience success. We were able to break that losing streak. We were able to put 3 in a row together. And we were able to have a good second half against a talented playoff Watertown team.
The new philosophy that Coach Q has brought to the football team has spread over to the fan base. I think we're seeing much more just regular residents coming to see the football game, bringing their kids, bringing themselves, bringing just anybody, because it's becoming a fun thing to see, because these kids are really trying. You can see that Coach Q is a real leader, and I think people are anticipating great things from him, so that's why they're coming to the games.
Stoneham is a game that is an intensely personal game, you know, for me, for a bunch of guys on my staff. Last year they smacked us up pretty good. We were a very different program than the program that sits here now. Coaches and players alike. You know, we've been working together for 2 weeks when we played that game. We've been working together for a year and 2 weeks now. September 11th is going to be a great night. So I'm more than anything excited to kick my program off, excited to get another crack at a first game, excited to get another crack at Stoneham. They got to come here to Harris and play us at home. We think we're a much stronger team than the team they saw last year. They're a strong football team, a well-coached football team with some great talent, especially in the interior line. We're going to have to work our butts off to beat them, but we're prepared to do that, and we're excited for that moment.
The 2015 campaign for the Marauders will be a grind. The Marauders will be fully prepped to battle it out in the Middlesex League, and they will be fully tested come September 11th at Harris Field when the Stoneham Spartans, Q's old team, roll into town.